Get into podcasts. They're so boring.
You're missing out. You guys should really check out this new one. It's called Keep It 99.
Keep it 99, huh?
Yeah, it's a new podcast. Keep it 99. Go follow them. Matter of fact, I don't know what the show is called. I'm too lazy to think of one right now. We'll think of one later. But I am your host, Zelmae, and here is the question of the day for everyone watching. Do you owe a good person a relationship just because they treat you right? Or are you ungrateful? And of course, I am joined with the beautiful Sunkissed Waifu. How you doing today, Queen?
Hi, thank you for having me. I am doing fabulous today. How about yourself?
Thank you for having me. This is your show. She's so used to being guest at this point.
Oh my God, it feels different. It does.
Thank you for having me today. How are you today?
I'm good. I am good. Legitimately, I'm good. It's just another day. Thing is, I don't have to work until January 5th. I'm just enjoying this time off.
Enjoy it. By the way, for anybody that don't know, Sunkissed is basically locked in with me forever after she tried to end my life.
You gonna stop telling people that story? That is not accurate.
She tried to end my life, so we locked in forever. So, but welcome back to Keep It 99. Look, I've heard a lot of breakup stories. I've heard about cheating. I heard about toxic exes. I've heard about falling out of love. But today we are looking into something different. We found a story about a woman, an influencer, who had the ring, the house, and literally what she described as a perfect man on paper, and she left him. Her reason? She changed her mind. That's it. No drama, no fighting, just meh. Is it valid or is that an ungrateful thing? The most ungrateful thing you ever heard of? Like I said, Sunkissed is here to break this down with me because I'm being honest, I'm a little confused, but we're gonna let her get her talk off, and we're gonna break this down. Hope everybody enjoying y'all day.
Oh boy, it's hard to break down, especially when everybody claims they're looking for a good man.
It is.
And
it's a lot. It's a lot of little things in here. It's a lot of little things that go off, and I'm like, fair, unfair, weird, not weird. But let's listen to what she has to say to get up on it.
I ended my engagement and today I'm moving out. There wasn't any betrayal. He didn't cheat or anything. Honestly, I just changed my mind. Sometimes clarity comes quietly, and choosing yourself doesn't always need a big explanation. But my village, the women in my life, are so amazing. They've shown up for me in more ways than one, helping me pack, sitting with me, praying for me, making a hard transition feel lighter just by being there. I'm so grateful for community, for having people who hold you up when you're stepping into something new. So here I am, closing this chapter, putting pieces of my old life into storage, and stepping into a new season. I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I am excited. I feel at peace, and I'm ready for what's next in the new year.
So, didn't cheat, didn't really have an argument. She just decided one day, I didn't want this. She also exclaimed she's an influencer. She's trying to get a career off. It didn't fit, I guess. We'll talk about that in a minute.
I mean, anytime you make a big decision, it's going to be difficult, but it kind of sounds like she just fell out of love, which does happen. Oh, Lord. No, seriously though, like people do just fall out of love. Like there's no real reason behind it. We don't know what she said to that man, like as far as her saying she's like ready to end it and leave. So kudos to her if she wasn't happy anymore or if she didn't feel fulfilled. It just sucks because everybody prays and everybody asks for a good man, and then she had one and kind of just let him go. But hey, that's he's on the market for the next one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, the ungrateful aspect. Like, is it ungrateful? Like I asked the question at the beginning. Is it, do you owe a good person a relationship but just because they treat you right? But when so many people pray for somebody to treat them right.
No, because a lot of good people or good men get friend zoned. And so you don't necessarily owe a person a relationship just because they're a good person. Sometimes you just don't feel it. And if you don't feel it, it's not going to work out if you force it.
That is true. But I do have a question. I was thinking about this. I was like, okay, you had something good, but you want more. And I wanted to do that unfulfilling thing, that thing I want more. Does it ever end? Like when does it end? And I'm like, if you fall in that trap of today, you know what? Today I'm unfulfilled. Because that's what she said. She said she just had a day. She was like, I'm over it. And I'm like, that could be any time for most people in life. I'm pretty sure everybody that's ever been married had that one day like, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I see him every day. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of her. I see her every day. Like,
yeah, but when you stick in it, like when you stick with it and you already feel like that, I feel like resentment builds. Because if you think about some of the older generations and how they stayed together for the kids, and then they finally like split up once kids were grown. I can't stand her. I can't stand him. We just stayed for the kids. It's a horrible existence. I feel like if you don't feel it, you don't feel it, and it's time to let go. And that's what she did.
I come from an interesting thing because like I said, my parents stayed together, what, 50 years, 40, 48, 49 years. And my grandparents,
is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is.
And then my grandparents stayed together like 70 years. My one auntie stayed together for like 50 years as well. So it's always interesting when you come from that perspective of that. And it wasn't even like, oh, I hate or something like that, resentment. It was like, oh, it's here. You know what I mean? It's here.
Like if it's love or if it's genuine, like mutual respect, I get it. But if the love isn't there and you're already miserable in the relationship, holding on just creates a toxic environment.
That's true. Let's listen to the second half of what she said.
I ended my engagement. I have been debating sharing this with the internet. I always said that I was never going to be the kind of influencer that only shares the good parts of my life. I've been able to build a platform because I'm authentic. It's really important for me to own my narrative instead of letting people assume and start rumors. Ending my engagement was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do in my entire life. It's really not the breakup itself that's hard, but it's also having to like break up with the idea of the future that you planned and grieving that too. And at this big age, 31 years old, it feels like your clock is ticking faster and faster. I think that if sharing my story helps just one person, then it's worth it. I was trying so hard to make it work. Eventually, trying to make it work felt exhausting. It literally took me accepting the hard truth that I tried to ignore. Now, the moment I accepted that and said it out loud, I felt so much relief and honestly freedom. Not because I didn't care. I was finally listening to myself. Now I have to start over, rebuild myself, move out. It's scary. There's a lot of uncertainty, but that's also kind of the beauty in all of this. I get to start over. I am doing my best and I'm figuring it out one day at a time. So that's my truth. Love you. Bye.
Most of it's fair. 90% of it's fair, but I do. We talk. We got pocket. We gotta talk. I am curious though, because I feel like that we're so attuned to so many different things, especially from being online. We see this person, this personality, and this car, and this thing, and this family, and this kid, and this thing. And it goes to both ways. One of them, when she said she's scared to start, she was scared of, oh, this life I envisioned that I had. So now it's like peer pressure. I have to do it because society told us we got to do it. And then it's the other side of, I'm so influenced by so many things that I might just not be happy no matter what I do in what situation. Because, it's like the idea of so many options.
FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Yeah. Like even men do this. Like, oh, I get the girl, I stay with her for a long time, but what if somebody else for me? What if somebody else there? What if?
And that's where discipline and self-control come into play. Depending on how bad, I'll put it like this. Like, I've heard people say, oh, it was enough passion for me. What do you want to have a toxic relationship where everything is over the top all the time? That is exhausting. I don't want to be exhausted. We have to deal with that enough going out into this ghetto world that we live in.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to fight and be over the top at home as well. That's too much. It is. And social media makes everything so much worse. I'll say it. I'll be that person to say it. Because people see everything that they want, and it's like a kid in a candy store. It's like, ooh, we got sour straws here. Ooh, we got lollipops here. Now that I got a lollipop, I don't want a lollipop no more. I want the sour straws. Like, you can't always have everything under the sun. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. Just saying. It's too much.
And this conversation leads also to Cassinet and his girl Gigi. They broke up. And somehow, like I said, the internet subject on this, like, she's an influence. I saw some people saying, why are we talking about this? I'm going to be honest with you. She told us repeatedly that she wanted us to know. Like, she kept putting it out there. Listen, I am single now. I broke up with my boyfriend. I'm an influencer. I'm like, okay. But in the same situation with Kai and Gigi, he put it out there that he's single now. So now his audience is probably gonna harass the girl. I'm sorry, Twitch kids are insane. But also, it opens them up to hate too, because you can't put nothing on it. But like, it went back to like being internet kids that we talking about before the show. You don't have to put that you broke up with your girl out on the internet.
See, I agree, but the problem is he is so large. So when you see him with this particular person so often, and then all of a sudden, poof, that person's gone, everybody wants to be in your business.
That is true.
You gotta cater to him because that's your fan base to a degree.
And then he's been saying he's been having like mental health problems. I saw everybody making fun of him for saying you're a multimillionaire. Why are you having mental health issues? I'm like, what do they have to do with having mental health problems?
Mental health does not discriminate at all.
And it's because he got money. And like I said this on another show. Children have done it, said it well. Some people are so broke, money is all they got. Money is all they got. Like, if I just get this next level of bread, if I can just get this. And they go back to the topic we're talking about. Just, if I can just get this, if I can just get money, I can get the girls I want. If I can just get in these rooms, I can get the man I want. This is constant thing over and over again. Of, if I could. You see it in the hood all the time. If I got $1 million. If.
I mean, it's good. See, that's like the catch-22. It's good motivation, but where does it stop? Like, is there an end goal?
Yeah, when do you stop being miserable? Like, I tell people, I've seen more rich people be mad depressed because once they get the money and they realize it doesn't help it, what else do I go to?
I mean, we know somebody who said it best: more money, more problems.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing about the whole dynamic between Kai and this topic she's talking about. When is more enough? How do y'all feel about it in the audience? How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like not Kai, this woman and her husband should have tried to try something different? Maybe try to work it out another way. Maybe she could have expressed herself. I do want to know his thoughts, even though he's not an online person, I don't believe. So I would want to know, like, she never expressed this to me, and then one day she's just like, I'm not doing this no more, which could be devastating. Now, if she did express this to him and it didn't work out, I'm like, what can you argue with? But if she didn't, and she just like, yo, I'm not feeling this no more. And then you see it on the internet. She said, and you're like, man, you didn't even give me a chance to fix it. We're engaged.
Right. She's claiming it was amicable, like split, but he had no idea and was blindsided. That could have happened.
Yeah. So I think that is unfair, especially if he treated you right. You like, can I not get a chance to work this out? Because even if you tried on your end and you in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to fix this myself for me. You know, he's not doing nothing wrong. Maybe he could do something to give him the opportunity. As if he didn't. We just put a scenario out because, like I said, we don't know about that part of it.
So let's say that relationship aspect, we put it like work. When you do something you love, it does not feel like work. But when you work for a paycheck, there are constantly things you have to do that you don't want to do, and you are miserable. So that is probably kind of what fell in. Like maybe she thought, oh, this is the dream job and it's fantastic and I love it. And then it kind of drifted into, I'm just doing this job for a paycheck and I'm miserable. Like this isn't for me.
I can see that. Like, I also want to know. I ain't gonna lie. I might be nosing and just keep up. I don't know who your next man is. Because if you're going out toxic, you toxic influence, I'm like,
I knew it.
Thank you. Let the incels win one. All they want is young boy in future. Which, by the way, goes in the cast things. Academics put out that young boy was talking to Kai Girl after he said his album was a 6.5. By the way, and then she said Kai put out the narrative, which got weird because I'm like, he didn't say nothing about that. That was Act a long time ago. I mean, Act like a few weeks ago. He said it. So I'm like, what did he got to do with it? He just said he was single and never gonna date again.
Which I get that. I think a few people, if not most people, have been there like after a breakup. Like, you know what? This ain't for me. I ain't never doing this again. And you're gonna do it again. It's inevitable. Now, granted, we don't know the time frame until when you do it again, but it will happen. I'm one of those people. Like, I'm like, this was sucks. I hate love. Like, why are we doing this? And then I find myself back in another relationship, and it's just like, damn. Like, here we are again.
And the thing about the internet with that too is I see people talking because I saw Valkyrie was like, "Yep, I'm just gonna be 30, stay hot as I can, and play video games. I'm probably not getting married." And everybody taking like, "This is the problem with society." I'm like, that's just a usual feeling, especially somebody once you start hitting your 30s. Somebody you just start saying, "Maybe it ain't for me. I'm just gonna do the best I can. What I got."
No, that's for real because the pressure that society puts on people to get married and have kids, that has been the narrative since what, before the 50s? Like, they want us to be housewives, barefoot and pregnant. A lot of us don't feel like that's the thing. Now, there are some people, kudos to you, if that's how you rock, do you. But I don't want to be forced into being barefoot and pregnant and married if that's not what I want. And that's not what I want. Oh, what y'all think of Juice WRLD?
I like Juice WRLD songs.
Like, are you pertaining to his, like, are you referring to his music or how he left us?
Yeah, that's a good question. But let's Sunkissed ass about which one. I like his music, but yeah, I was thinking like that. I'm like, society put so much pressure, but then again, you find somebody in the next month, your tune will change. You know what I mean? Like somebody, like, oh, you know what? I can date her. I don't, even though I like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be business focused and down in the business. You know, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I can be a house husband. Being a dad would be fun. You know, I still think about that. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just how he impacted so many people. Well, I like Juice WRLD, but
I'm sure he impacted so many people, but to be honest, I maybe have a few songs less than 5 on my phone.
That's fair. Because I think I probably got the same. But, like I said, but he wasn't around long enough to put like a lot of songs out, and he was just growing as an artist. So You always gotta think about that. People pass away young. Everybody can't be Tupac and like in 4 years put out like 3,000 songs because he didn't do nothing but stay in the studio all day.
Right.
Yeah, Lil Wayne had that same thing. But yeah, the idea of perfect and how life situates and keeps us in these boxes. And sometimes that's how life functions, right? It's like, oh, we need to procreate and all that, but that's usually during survival times. But
And
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like here's 3,000 unreleased songs. That's crazy.
release
I don't
the
want to make it a man versus woman thing, but I feel like there's a good burden more so on women. Like I know like the whole narrative is men should be the protectors and the providers. That's pretty much where
It's a good conversation right here.
we stop. But for women, it's they have this thing where little girls are supposed to be planning their weddings from a younger age about your dream wedding and your dream dress and your dream man, and then your house with the picket fence and the dog and the 2.5 kids. And the reality is, especially based on this economy, it's not going to work out like that. One income is not going to support you unless your man is making 6 figures, which, as messed up as it is, that's like a dating requirement for some women. It is. It's on some women's list. Like he has to be 6'6" and he has to make 6 figures and blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's only if you want the traditional aspect of what life is supposed to be. And I don't feel like that's realistic. Not in this day and age. It's not. Especially with how traumatizing pregnancy and childbirth can be. And then if you gotta give up your job and then birth kids and then take care of the house, and let's be honest, housewife, that's a 24-hour job. It's not like you get to clock in for 8 hours and then go home. That's stressful.
Yeah, it is. And then like when, especially in like today's economy, you saying you had to like you probably have to get somebody to watch the kids sometimes because somebody had to work because again, one income gonna make you go crazy because you're like, you're gonna be living. We gotta eat spam today. That's the whole way eat spam. We eat hyenas tonight. We got Pampers expensive, milk expensive.
You know what? We could do oodles and noodles and call it a day. I don't know if I ever do Vienna sausages or I tried it as a child. I refuse to put that on anybody else.
Just don't do Roman noodle. No spam.
No spam. So I'm a big sushi person, but I've never tried musubi, like spam musubi, and I'm a little iffy on it because of how I look at spam. I'm like, I don't know, the whole canned meat thing, and it's not tuna. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not gonna yuck somebody else's yum. I'm gonna just say I haven't tried it, and I don't know if I will.
I'm not that big on spam either, be honest with you. But but like I said, people to life is so much. Even Trump said it the other day that older people bought houses and they want their property to cost more, which basically prices out younger people to buy houses, and it causes, and that's so now you got to rent forever and rent expensive compared to when you buy your house. I'll be finished with it in about a few years and then you're done. Now you have to do all of this extra work. You had to have the yard, you had to take care of it, you got a landscape, and you got to pay for the houses. Now it was $30,000 in 1985, and now it's $350,000 at the minimum if it's like 2-bedroom small house. If it's a bigger house, it's way bigger. It's like $1 million. In some places, it's $1 million even if it's a small
depends
house.
on where you live.
Yeah, like if you're in a certain place, like LA, New York, East Coast, Connecticut, it's like $1 million if you for a smaller house. So, like, and I'm supposed to pay for that.
I live in LA, and granted, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It is on the smaller side, but that thing right there, when it was purchased, it's $600.
Yeah, so everything.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so everything's expensive. So people trying and then people chasing their dreams and everything is kind of hard, which leads to this like the beginning of the conversation again. When is okay enough? Because like, dang, I get it. We want more. We like, okay, I want more excitement, or I want more passion, or I want more this, and I want more that, and this ain't doing it for me no more. But when does life give us that?
And to be honest, I've been on both sides of that fence. And again, the passion is exhausting. Sometimes you just want to be left alone. Sometimes you just want peace. And then there's other times where it's like, oh, like, don't just ignore me. Like, give me a little something back. Like, I think there's a little bit of toxic in everybody. I'm not going to say just women. It's a little bit of toxicity in everybody that gets off on like, oh, what? Okay, I'm going to say what I got to say, and I expect you to say something back. No, sometimes people just want peace. And I'm more leaning towards the peace. But just because you want peace doesn't mean the nice guy always gets a turn.
Until you try to kill me.
You know what? You gonna start telling people.
That's how she do me. Just run out there.
You better start telling that whole story if you gonna tell people that I tried to off you.
Yeah, she just sent us in the road for excitement. Just let's go this way for excitement. Can we go that way? Yes.
GPS are like up, but you look too. You look like I look and still made that turn. I don't want to hear it.
I asked the question, can we go this way? She like, yes. I'm like, all right. Okay.
You weren't sure. Mind you, we're in a place that neither one of us is familiar with. So I think I should get a little bit of grace for that. Just a little bit at least.
And now we're closer. Look how it works out. Trauma bonding. Just trauma bonding.
My trauma buddy.
Yeah. So it's like this was when I saw it, it's interesting. And I was like, and I was trying to figure out how I felt about it because it's so confusing. I'm like, so you got a good dude, you got what most people want. And people looked at the girl was like, oh, he handsome, he dodged a bullet. And to be fair, he kind of did. If you wasn't gonna love him, he did dodge a bullet because you wasting his time. If you wasn't gonna love him, and then you're gonna have a problem later on, maybe you can find somebody that do love him. Maybe hopefully you find it too. But it does come to the thing is to just one day just wake up and like, hey, I'm over it. So, and I'm like, how does the other person, whether it's man or woman, because both of them can do it, how do you compete against it? Like, does it just happen and then how do you fight it if you do love her? Well, if he did love her, how do you fight it?
I want to add to that because I feel like she was in love with the idea of him or idea of marriage. It wasn't the actual building something with him and being happy building something with him and getting married. It was the thought process and the journey of getting married. That's why she's like, oh, I had to grieve the idea of my future of marriage.
She did say that.
Bitch, what?
And then
you had to grieve the girl by. She
did say that. Like, I'm like, oh, so you were just with him because he was the ideal person? And like, I'm no hater, so he was. Let me go see if I can find a picture of him on here. I'm like, he's a handsome dude. I said because I'm handsome, you know what I'm saying? So you get that. I'm not insecure, no. Like, hey, you're handsome, man. Let's see if I can find that picture. But yeah, so let's see. What's this it? But yeah, this is on some I named this podcast later, blah blah blah. But y'all thought I can just show this.
I ended my engagement. I have been debating sharing this with the internet. I always said that I was never going to be the kind of influencer.
See? He's a good looking guy, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he's the perfect part. I'm an influencer, he looks the part. Dresses nice, looks like it. I can't tell if he's in real life. I don't know the man. But he looks like he plays the part well.
And looks can be deceiving.
Yeah. But
I have nothing against this man, but clearly there was something that just didn't check off for her, like that one box. And that happens. Because again, like I know nice guys finish last, blah blah blah. But sometimes it's better off if you don't engage with that person because you're gonna resent yourself for doing something you didn't want to do initially, and they might resent you for playing with them because that's how they're gonna take it.
By the way, I did want to test this theory of do nice guys finish last. So I just went around asking women while I work. They all literally tell me you gotta have a little toxic.
I told you. See, I know these
I'm like,
things.
I'm like,
I be telling people.
So if that guy's really nice to you, and the one thing I did get because it was after Jake Paul, like if he answered it, Joshua could deal with it. I'm like, okay, so 6'6" Greek god of a man fits, but if you anybody else nice, Jalen Hurts 6'3", anybody else,
Because I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you. You can be as nice as you want to be, but let's say we get down to adult activities, and it doesn't like that nice guy thing translates to the bedroom. That's a problem. I don't want you to be nice to me in that aspect. I don't. And some people just can't make the switch.
Listen, we got the waifu plantation. Shout out to
The waifu plantation.
that what it's called. Shit, I made it for her with the waifu plantation. Shout out that casual conversation every Thursday. She will be joining us for other practice episode before we name it. We don't get everything together. We're just trying to get everything set up. But that's it. I don't have nothing else besides Jordan Pauline being weird and saying y'all on Gigi now. Thank God y'all me.
That's just screaming, come back over here and mess with me.
Yeah, like she's like, oh, y'all on Gigi now. Oh, y'all off me. Hey, I'm over here. And then everybody just cuss you out. Because that's all her quote tweets. Even the people that were defending her before, they start cussing her out like, you deserve jail. I said, damn, it switched.
False accusations deserve jail time. Absolutely. And she just wants
Attention.
There's an addiction for attention, and she is an addict when it comes to that, clearly.
Yeah, I found out she was talking about Kevin Durant and them within her DMs and like a few months ago. I'm like, okay, she's just a clout demon.
Exactly.
She's just online like, look at these basketball players trying to holler at me. I'm like,
Don't
that's all
nobody
he did was say
care.
how they wanted to flirt. We don't care.
Like, no, nobody cares. Like, seriously, there are so many people who get their DMs slid into. You are not special.
Kevin Durant was slid in like 100 girl DM that day. He was in your city. Like, you already found out he don't lotion this shit, so I don't know what's going on here. Might well go with him. He don't lotion.
He don't.
He said he don't do lotion. That was crazy. He said he don't come his hair and do lotion. And I'm like, all right, bro. You too rich for this. He's talking about he want to feel like he in the trenches. I'm like, sir, you made like $400 million in your life. You are not in the trenches.
You're not in the trenches. Anybody who says they don't do lotion, I automatically think of Ashley Larry.
All I'm saying, listen, that man. All I know, bro, people in the trenches want to take showers, bro, and put lotion on. The only way they ain't is because they ain't got it. I know crackhead they'll put lotion on you, give it to them. Which
you didn't just say that.
They will. You can give them lotion. Or they try to sell
it. They probably sell it before they use it.
Depending on how much you get.
You know what? I'm not playing with you today. I'm not. We're not when it comes to crackheads. I'm not playing with you.
Yo, they rub the screen. Like, yeah, it's a crackhead in Jackson. The screen, bro. You know how the TV screens break up the middle and the whole TV go? He rubbed something on it. We getting $5. He rubbed something on it. And then made it, and it started showing. It just now just a crack, but it showed. I'm like, resourceful. He earned that $5.
But I'm gonna be honest, we don't have crackheads like we used to.
No, they ain't the same. They ain't resourceful. It's because they on different. They ain't on just crack. They on some like tainted shit. Like they got that. How you lace your crack? They lace crack now. They can't function no more. It is.
Oh my god.
They lacing out with other shit. And you be like, oh, you're a non-functioning crackhead.
Non-functioning.
That's it, man. That's it. I do appreciate y'all for coming by to the show. We're too lazy to name, but we'll name it later. And we'll be here with Sunkissed and hopefully Ebony Moonbeam next time. If not, it'll be me and Sunkissed. And then when we officially name the show and everything, it will go on Spotify and we'll do more stuff and it'll be fun. And we'll have more topics than just this, but I just want to have fun with Sunkissed today. Look, I miss Sunkissed.
All right.
Yeah,
we don't get enough time together.
So I don't know what day we'll be on. We're going to discuss a bunch of stuff. So look forward to more of these shows, more of these just topics like this. This goes on in the community that we're going to break down because I don't know why this goes viral and why we care, but we're going to break down why we care because we have to break the mold of the internet. Because this is getting out of hand. I'm tired of y'all.
So tired.
Why did she tell us this? Now I'm gonna do a YouTube video on you. You want attention, I'm gonna give you to it. That's my new motto. If you want attention, I'm gonna give it to you. All 2026. We gonna get negative. You know, I was a little more positive. It starts in January.
So you saying we choosing violence all 2026?
Yes. All 2026. Nothing but violence.
I'm here for it.
That's all we choose. Where is it? Do I got it in here?
Huh.
No, I ain't in here. By the way, shout out to the thumbnail. Jim and I have been on fire lately. I know some people hate it, but where is it? I have the picture. I said it earlier. What we on all 2026? Is it on?
Oh God.
I don't think I put it up.
Oh, you slipping.
Oh, there you go. I found it. I gotta put this picture in everything now. We have found it.
Let's see.
What we on in 2026? Look at that.
Oh my God.
We on demon time in 2026. By the way, if you don't know all these people, listen, they raised hell this year. That man was on national TV in front of like hundreds of millions of people and said, "Hey, Drake." The one on the top left smiled while making a documentary about his op. The one beside saw a man scared to death and smiled and then broke his jaw. This one right here found somebody in her comment section and drove 3 hours. See how easy I found you? Talking crazy. And that dude right there, he just ended that man. I don't think that man been on the internet no more. So
Definitely
that's how we come in 2026. Sunkissed, where can they find you soon? Over on 99media.org page.
Hey. So for Facebook, it is my government. It is Aisha Morgan. Everything else, TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, that thing formerly known as Twitter. It will be Sunkissed_Waifu, and you can find me gaming on Twitch. So check me out. And of course, we have Saturdays, Make It Make Sense, the podcast, and Sundays, we will be making a comeback for Waifu Views, your female-led blurred podcast that gives you everything fandom with the side of waifu. Just saying.
Shout out to Afro coming. Waifu X hiatus.
Right, the X hiatus. It's coming. You will see. We are coming back, and we're coming back full force. Just saying.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for some shows. 2026, we going crazy. Y'all gonna see what I got planned in January. It's insane. So y'all will see it very soon. Very soon, actually. So I'm excited about that. It's a crazy video. It's a cool thing that happened to me. And then March, hopefully something that's not confirmed, but hopefully we got something in March.
Ooh, because you know I'm a March baby.
Yeah, so hopefully got something crazy going in March. And 2026, the goal. I tell y'all the goal. Everybody want to know the goal. The goal of 2026, get as many as overall 99 media people together as possible. Get a studio warehouse and start making shows and content for you at 100%. That's the goal for 2026 into 2027. So we're looking for it. We put a goal out there. We manifesting in the sky, and we're gonna work hard for it because you're gonna get a lot of great content from me this year. I'm in a great place. Took me a year and a half to get to where I need to be mentally for everything, but I appreciate that.
Hey, at least you made it.
Yep. So now we here. We back 2015 Zell. 2015 grind is back. I'm looking forward to the content. I hope you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, all that. For all of it, follow Sunkissed. Great gaming content right down her page. So follow her. And we're out. See you soon. Because I don't know what day we're doing the show again. See you soon.
Hey.
I just can't get into podcasts. They're so boring.
You're missing out. You guys should really check out this new one. It's called Keep It 99.
Keep it 99, huh?